let's talk about one of the oldest manifesting techniques and how to use it and how not to use it. What am I talking about? Well, praying, as simple as that. Praying. Because what is praying? Praying basically is a conversation you have with some higher power. It doesn't matter if you call it God, angels, higher self, if you have a specific deity, like in Hinduism where they have different kind of gods. It really does not matter.
Oh, my love, Janine, I'm helpless for your smile.
Why does praying work? Or how does it work? First of all, let's talk about that. Because you can't do it wrong. How do you pray wrong? You pray wrong when you ask for things. Like, oh my God, I'm so unhappy. I'm so sick. I would like to be healthy. God, please give me health. God, please give me money because I don't have any money. I don't have this. I miss my person so much. God, please help them to reach out to me. That is lack mentality, and that is not going to work, because then you have your focus on what you don't want. And by that you manifest more of what you don't want. I'm not a Bible expert, but I believe Jesus didn't ask for things. He was thanking God. Father, I'm so happy, or I'm so grateful that you give me XYZ. I'm so happy that you provide. And this is how we pray, right? We formulate it in a way as if you have already received it. Just like any affirmation, basically. We formulate affirmations in present tense or past tense, like we already have it. The big advantage that prayer can have for people who have faith is exactly that, faith. People who are strong in their faith, they know that as soon as they ask God, and again, asking is a little bit dangerous because we don't want to do it out of lack. If you are not in negative energy, but you just ask God, please give me XYZ, and at the same time you are convinced that you will get it because God loves you and God always gives you that, then it will manifest, because it's the law of assumption. Those people who are very faithful and then pray, they have the assumptions that their prayers are received and that they then get whatever they intend to get, and then it will manifest. So this method, of course, is especially helpful for people who have strong faith and maybe who also come out of some organized religion. Doesn't have to be, because instead of just God, you can call it angel. You can Archangel Michael, for example, is for protection. You can thank Archangel Michael for being protected. So if you believe in angels, you work with angels, then of course you can connect to that specific angelic energy. Or if you work with other deities or, I don't know, fairies, whatever it is, everything is you pushed out, right? It's your hologram, everything is you pushed out. It doesn't matter whom you're asking, as long as you have the strong belief that you ask and somebody is there to receive the request and will fulfill it. So if you already have this kind of faith, then I would suggest use praying. Thank God for my person who always loves me. Thank God for always providing for me financially. Thank God for the abundance in my life. Also, every affirmation that has some kind of gratitude in it is extremely wonderful and powerful to manifest, because the energy of gratitude will attract more things to be grateful for. So praying basically is nothing but affirmations, an inner dialogue to a higher power, we could say. And what is the best way to manifest anything? It's trust. It's trusting that it will come. So faith can be very, very powerful, because people who are strong in their faith, they don't go that much into doubting. They don't go into, oh, will I be able to manifest this or not? Because some people, unfortunately, don't have that kind of self-concept, that they think that they are the I am. I mean, hopefully they will educate themselves more and then realize that they are. But some people who are not in that energy of I can make that happen, and actually technically when we manifest it, we don't make anything happen. It already is created. We simply choose. But people who doubt that they can manifest, but they have faith in some higher power, just can't hand it to that higher power. And then just sit down, kneel down, however you want to do it, and talk to that higher power and thank them for taking care of you. And then if they have more trust in that higher power, that is their best way to then manifest it. I know we usually don't connect praying and manifesting. We see them as several things. But actually, it is the same. It is, we ask and then we receive. Asking not out of lack. If you ask like, oh my God, I cannot have it, I need help because I cannot have it, not going to work. You have to shift into, I have to ask and then I will get it because that higher power loves me. So if you have that inner knowing that there is some higher power who loves you and who does take care of you, praying may be the best technique for you. But you can still check out my playlist with all of the other techniques. And I see you there. I see you in personal coaching. I may see you in my meditation and affirmation subliminal videos that will strengthen your self-concept. And I do have affirmations and subliminals that will strengthen your belief in yourself in order to manifest. You can check those out and then step into the power yourself. But still, if praying works for you, then that may be your perfect technique. If you have faith, that is required. To believe in somewhat a higher power that means well with you and that wants to be there for you. Anyway, I do wish you all the best now. Bye-bye.